Hey, welcome to the Spitter Swab Beer Review. I am Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
Hey, I got Opillia Lager. That's right. It's a 4.4 ABV.
Looking at me, the way you drink.
Cat purr.
I know it's easy to see the way you pour that beer in your glass.
Yes.
I gotta know, are you gonna
last?
Time and time, I'm gonna make you mine. I've had enough beer. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
All she said.
That's right. Hey. You put an arrow. Hey, that's pretty crisp and clear. Got a nice effervescence going on there.
Jammers.
It's got the nice bubbles floating to the top. The head quickly is dissipating. It looks very delicious. Golden yellow.
I overflowed.
Oh, it's got the skunkiness that you love, Shagdog.
Looking at me.
It's got that European skunkiness that you like.
Oh, I like it.
Especially in your European women. A little skunkiness. Yeah. Lick it up.
No, that was more of a skankiness.
Lick it up. Yeah. All right, cheers.
I like more of that European skankiness. All right, yeah, my head got big on this one. Got a little bit of head of an overflow.
Ah, God, don't say that kind of stuff. Crack me up. Your head got big.
Weren't in our wedding. My head got big, very big head, but I smell the coconut, the porter, a little bit of roastiness. Coconut is really prevalent, and this beer I got is almost 2 years old, I think, and it's been sitting in my fridge. My last one out of a 12-pack.
I can tell you right now, I'm a little disappointed.
You gotta turn that music down a little bit too, because there's only 2 stars in the show, and it's not Rat. I'm gonna try to get through that head, Jammer.
All right, go for it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this one right here, it has a skunkiness to it, and it also has like a corn sweetness. It's kind of like got a caramel corn sweetness to it. It really is not the greatest. Very kind of disappointing. What I would give this is probably... You know what? I'm not going to give it a grade just yet because I haven't really drank that much of it. And I'm going to drink a little bit more of it. Then I'll give a grade. But it's a 4.4 ABV. It's a lager. I don't know what... If it had anything at all in Beer Advocate, I don't know.
You know, it's sad when people die, then they'll play all their fucking movies on all the different streaming services, but then they might not play a movie that you particularly want. Because Val Kilmer died, and they got fucking Willow on one of them, and this one on that one, but guess what? I don't see the one where he plays Huckleberry. You know?
Tombstone?
Yeah, I don't see that in any streaming services.
That is probably his best performance. One of his best.
Yeah, definitely. His best performances are his co-starring performances, you know? Most of the lead performances.
He wasn't... I mean, yes, he did lead in several, but I do believe that he was better as a co-star.
Yeah. I mean, he was a great actor, don't get me wrong. He probably could have... I think if he had some better part movies, he probably could have done it. He was all right in the one with Marlon Brando there, the Dr. Moreau's Island.
I hated the movie.
But he didn't have enough solo credibility on that. It's like Marlon Brando and all the animals and all that took away from him, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Father! You know, the little tiger guy.
Yeah.
Yeah! Bang on!
Um, yeah, corny, skunky, C minus, and a swallow.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one. I think I gave it a good score way back in the day. A minus and a swaff. Pretty good porter, I think. Coconut porter.
So it does taste all right then.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. We'll see how I feel tonight. But hey, we got one comment. Let's see what it is.
Freaky Freaks. Send him a leak.
Okay, hold on. How do I do it? Got it.
About his speaking ability. What do you mean his speaking ability? He can do fine, I'm sure.
Who's got speaking ability?
He does.
Oh yeah, man. Shit, that's gonna get us girl views if you got an Italian accent.
That's right. We'll get girl views.
Girl views.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna tag it. Italian stud joins us.
You click that, and it'll bring you right into the fold here.
I think you can click it. Maybe.
Well,
Can you click that link? Or maybe you gotta type it in.
You can copy it.
Can you copy it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you can copy from here.
Yeah, can't you?
I don't know. Cause it just it's,
communication lack of.
share your link. Share the StreamYard referral with your audience, and earn $25 for every successful referral. I don't know. Oh, maybe I gotta share it down here. I think.
Oh.
Down here, I think. Oh, I did do that. All right, that's what I did. Yeah. I don't think you can copy that link. You gotta type it straight out.
Oh shit. Well, that's a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's horrible. Unless you can somehow copy it, then I don't know. That's kind of gay.
What does it say?
I need to figure this out.
Well, if we get him to go to My True Review on Facebook, and and holler at me, we can send him a link that way.
I can send him a link that way. Let's check. Hold on.
Communication lack of.
Back up. Shit. Let's try that one.
Communication lack of.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube or Facebook. No, you can't do it on YouTube either. That's weird. Crappy. I can't get into the. There's My True Review. Okay. Hey, what? It's speeding up. That's weird.
Shagdog, just lay it
Did you
down.
make a playlist of rap or something?
Just lay it down, brother.
Yeah, if you go to shit, I don't even know if you can go on there either.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you look at the comments on a video on My True Review,
What's the matter?
I put the link there. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it is on the comments for.
Yura.
Yeah, so if you go to My True Review, it is showing in the comments actually. The link.
Yura.
I don't know.
I just did shares in Ukrainian. Yura.
I don't understand fucking Ukrainian.
Yura.
But I do like pierogies.
Yura. That's Polish.
I heard the Polish and the Ukrainians do the pierogies different. A little slight difference in there. But they both do pierogies. Take what's good for you, please, and I'll take what's good for this crazy evening.
You know you really want to lay it down right now. And how?
Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down.
What I was going to say is that if he could befriend me on My True Review.
My True Review. Yeah. I don't know if we can do that. Can I send your My True Review link on here?
I guess.
Let's see. Should be able to do that. Okay. Maybe it'll be easier even if he has to type it out.
Oh yeah, that would be easier. SR8NRNW, so to 5G. There we go.
Is that?
We got him.
Is that? That could be anybody, Jammer.
Yeah, that could be anybody. That's true. User 154.
That could be just a random watcher. Hey, I'm going to join these guys. I figured out how to do
His
it.
mic's off, though.
I don't care about that Italian guy. I'm going to get in there. And I'm going to hack them.
Yeah.
Wanted Man, like piano version?
That sounds like it.
That's awesome.
I don't know what happened there. We got no sound.
Yo, guys, what's up?
There we go. We got
Hey.
some sound. Hey.
What's going on?
Is this Freaky Freaks?
Fuck yeah.
All right. Awesome.
My webcam doesn't work, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right. That's typical, you know, in those personal sites, there's always somebody that says, "Hey, my camera doesn't work."
Maybe in the next live, I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So,
You sound like Collagio from A Brooklyn Tale.
I sound like someone. Yeah, I don't know how to say it because my English is not that good. My spoken English is not that good as my written it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some Collagio lines from the Brooklyn Tale, and I'll tell you to read them. Yeah, you sound like a young Collagio.
Yeah, I'm trying to like I don't know how to say, like, to improve my speaking.
There you go. You Google Translate, and you say, "Hey, how do I tell these fuckers you guys are awesome?" And then you just translate everything. You gotta Googleize it.
now you're fine. You're fine, Freaky Freaks. You're all right. You
Freaky Freaks. How did you get your name?
I don't know, man. I just created my YouTube channel, and the first name that came up to my mind, I use it.
That might scare some girls here in America. And it might excite some also.
Yeah. They'd be excited by it. Yeah. Hey, it's great for you to join us, man. I mean, I appreciate it. It's good to at least put a voice to the name.
Of course, man. Thank you, guys. As I said, my spoken English is not that good, so maybe I don't know if it's better to just write.
No, you sound fine. You sound fine. As long as you can understand us, you sound fine, man.
Say
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah.
want.
No. If it come to understand you guys, it's not a problem. But for speaking, especially from Italians, there's a little bit of I don't know how to say. It's difficult, you know.
Well, yeah, it is very difficult for us to understand you only because
You're
we
doing.
cannot see your hands.
You're
We
doing.
cannot see
Yeah.
your hands moving. If we could see your hands moving, we would.
You're doing better at English than we would do in Italian.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I wouldn't be able to do as well as you are right now in English. If I was doing Italian, I wouldn't be that.
Well, well, listen. I grew up listening to basically the Joe Rogan podcast. I don't know if you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Basically, since when I was like 17, and I started working like in the grape fields.
Oh, yeah.
So I was basically lonely for 9 hours a day for the day. So I used to listen to the podcast, and then years by years, I started to understand your language, the American language.
Yeah.
You say you're lonely for 9 hours of the
Yeah,
day.
because when you work in the grape, the I don't know, like in California is famous for the grape fields, the vine.
The vineyards.
Yeah, in the
Vineyard.
vineyards. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Uh,
Oh,
it's,
I'm
it's,
lonely. I'm jealous because I'm lonely all the time.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, I can see. Yeah, what's funny is that you're saying that you listen to the Joe Rogan podcasts and all that stuff. I guess, yeah, it's true. A lot of people probably learn it from there too. You know.
Holy shit, Jabber! And we also have our first like real person who actually works a field or something. The grape yards, the vineyards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, on our show, somebody.
And
Did you
here's the
ever?
thing: he's working in the beverage industry, right?
yeah, most of my work was in the vineyards and in the like steel factories, aluminium manufacturing, and etc.
Tariffs, aluminum. Hey, did you ever stomp the grapes? Did you get the feet stomping, or somebody else does
No,
that?
no, that's like uh, um,
For the tourists.
yeah, that's like a 50, the 50s things, you know.
We need that more. We need that more. We need that more Italian women with their feet in our grapes.
Yeah,
That probably tasted better back then.
yeah. It's true. I agree.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I used to kiss some
Yeah.
feet, and I can't imagine any grape juice on some woman's feet. I'd
Oh, yeah.
probably licking those feet. It's a bad habit I occasionally have. I've only done it like 3 or 4 times, but 3 or 4
Yeah,
different.
yeah. No, for sure. Maybe in those years, the wine was certainly better than the wine that's produced in this time because a lot of factors, many factors.
I imagine a lot of those women are in their 60s, 70s, 80s now, and they're probably thinking back to those good old days. I remember when I used to step in those grapes and squeeze the shit out of those grapes with my big fucking feet. I'm trying to be funny. Come on. All right.
Oh boy. the thing about it is I could see where the old ways was much better in a lot of stuff. What Shagdog saying there, women, stomping the grapes with their feet and everything.
Imagine the women you could have got back then, sexually talking to them about stepping in grapes. Yeah. Baby, I love the way you stomp those grapes.
Freaky Freaks, you ever get I Love Lucy over there?
I don't understand, man. I'm sorry.
Lucille Ball, the show, TV show I Love
TV
Lucy.
show I Love Lucy.
No, maybe because I'm like,
He's young.
yeah.
Well,
How old are you? How old are you, Freaky Freaks?
23.
23?
No, 26.
Yeah,
26.
he's young. He might
That was
not.
close.
I mean, a lot of the Americans, 26, 30, don't know Lucille Ball Jammer.
Well, yes, they do because it's in reruns.
Some of them don't watch that shit, Jammer. Yes, a lot of these dumb American kids. Who the hell was this? And they're like, huh? I never heard of it. Yeah.
Well, there's a show called I Love Lucy with Lucille
Lucille
Ball.
Ball, Ricky Arnett.
And there's a famous scene in it where she is over in Italy, and she is stomping grapes with the Italian women in the vat, and it's really kind of a funny scene.
Yeah, it's from the what, 50s?
Yeah, 50s.
Yeah,
1950s.
that was like a common practice back in the days, but nowadays it's not even. They
Yeah.
they don't they don't do anymore like this.
They always take the
Only
away
for the tourists, right?
Yeah, they always take away the romance. They don't want the romance out there.
Yeah. But I don't know how to say it. Like most of the products, the media products, like television, that I don't know how to say, that I have absorbed was from America, basically. So when I grew up, my entirely teenage years was influenced by American content. Where,
Lucille Ball.
whatever it was, films, music, everything basically. Italy,
Beavis and Butthead.
yeah, MTV things, yes,
Yeah, Beavis and Butthead.
yeah.
South Park.
Yeah, we go crazy with the thing. We all love American stuff.
How about Ren and Stimpy?
No, I don't know.
South Park, though.
No,
right?
Ren and Stimpy? Okay. That's a cat and a dog.
Like, yeah, the Griffin.
The Griffin.
Yeah, American Dad, Griffin, The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
Simpsons.
Simpsons. Yeah. But we're on the Simpsons.
Yeah, Simpsons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see our video for the Simpsons? Me and Jim
No,
are on the Simpsons. Here, I'll play it. Let me find it real quick.
Oh, you're gonna
Let's
find
see.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
my
find
goodness.
it. Hey, we're on the Simpsons. We got to play that one, right?
Well, that's crazy, isn't it? Here I am
Find it
drinking a
real quick.
Czechoslovakian beer, talking to an Italian guy from Milan. It's amazing the technology,
yeah, it's fucking amazing. Yeah.
It makes the world a lot smaller, but yet it's still huge. You know what I mean?
Listen, Jammer, all my life I dreamed to be able to come to the US and experience the life in the US, but unfortunately I didn't have the possibility. I don't know if I'm explaining myself in the right mode.
Oh yeah. I mean, let me tell you, it's not cheap to try to come across. Yeah, I mean, to travel, it's not cheap. It's not
No.
cheap at all. This trip that I'm going on right now, coming up, is I've been paying on for 2 years. So I mean, it's like it's not cheap. The Shagdog knows what I'm talking about because there's I've gone on several different trips, but the fact is that I've paid on these trips for so long before actually going on them. It's not cheap to travel. It's pretty expensive. What are you gonna
This
show us there,
Simpson
Shagdog?
predict reviews Jammer and Shagdog.
Cleaned his room and hates home.
We created sparkles, Hammer and Z-Dog.
These two spokes rebels were invented by the marketing team that came up with hip popsicles. The urban popsicle.
Yes. That's right. Well, Oliver really seals the deal.
Yo, slide your quick into the machine. I expected it to change.
It's like a fundraising school bake sale.
And Sonic Euro Jammer disrupts the child's judgment.
Oh yes, Jammer.
You know what's funny about that is Jammer Fan is the one who pointed that out.
Yep.
Jammer Fan is the one who pointed that out, that we were Simpsons there. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. You're still there, Freaky Freaks. But I lost him.
Yeah. I'm listening.
There he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Scammer and Z-Dog on The Simpsons, and Jammer Fan found that and shared it to us. He's like, Scammer and Z-Dog, Jammer and Shagdog. Oh, Simpsons predicted.
Yeah. You know how the Simpsons predict everything, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. I've seen the Trump things like
Yeah.
on the I don't know how to say it,
YouTube.
in the mall.
Go-
In the mall,
That's
no?
later.
Yeah.
The escalator in the mall, then the 9/11 thing, and all a bunch of things. It's mind blowing.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to know something, right?
Well, they had to have some kind of inside dope on it because let me tell you, for them to be so accurate on so many different
Yeah.
things, it's not just.
Or maybe
No.
God was working through the writers.
Yeah.
You never know.
But I mean, there's no coincidence, no?
Especially Shagdog and Jammer, and then Z-Dog and Scammer. I mean, how close can you get?
I mean, that's pretty darn close. Yeah, that's crazy.
We're not doing Scarfables, though, but we're doing beer reviews. Yeah, kind of call them Scarfables, beer reviews. I know.
Well, we would scarf some beers, that's for sure.
Scarf some beers.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So Milan. Well, what was I going to say? I was going to say in general. You were saying to be careful going in Rome on the metro. Because
Yeah.
of the pickpockets and stuff.
Yeah, bro. If you go to the metro in Roma, you got to be fucking. You got to watch your pockets.
Watch your pocket.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be there, and I'm gonna have to watch because I'm gonna be on the metro. I'm sure, and so yeah.
No, I tell you, man. There's a bunch of like I don't know. They are like gypsies, you know.
Oh yeah.
They used to rob you. It's their work, no?
Yeah.
But you can't even notice that. They steal
Yeah.
you, and you didn't know. You can even know that. You turn around and your pocket, your phone, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Go on, Jammer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very careful. Then
You're
there's no
fucked.
doubt.
We're a fanny pack.
You know what's the crazy part about it is I've been in England, Scotland, Ireland, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Poland, all those different countries, and I never once have really, even though I took precautions, I never really worried about it.
Now
But
you're
on this
worried
trip, I'm a little more concerned because
of freaky freaks.
not just because of freaky freaks, because everybody says the same thing about Rome. You know, it's like
I think if you stand with a good, I'm gonna take your shit. I'll kill you.
Yeah, especially in the big cities, like in the old world. But you need to be really careful because there's always a bunch of people that
we lost you. Oh, there you
that do that for work, for living.
Yeah.
I heard him all the way through, Jammer. We lost you.
No.
The light is bugging.
Yeah, Jammer, just be careful because I don't want you to get raped or anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to either, unless it's by a beautiful Italian girl.
Yeah. How about if she's 70 years old or older and she's got grapes stuck between her toes?
If she's beautiful, I don't care.
Brought it around. Brought it around to earlier, right?
If she's beautiful, I don't care.
That's my comedy. I bring that
I'm
shit
going to
back.
bring it out to the Shagdog preferences. If she's beautiful and 70 years old, I don't care.
That comedy is going. I bring that shit back. 20 minutes ago, we talked about the grape stomping, and you
I know
meet
you
a woman
did. Yeah.
with grapes between her toes.
You were talking about your grapes.
It's going to be true love. True love, Jammer. True love.
Yeah. That's your true love. You know, grapes with your little thing between their toes. I know. Yeah.
I tell you what, if I met a girl with grapes between her toes, it'd be a juicy foot fest.
You're a foot fetish guy. That's what it is.
Not really, but they have to have good looking feet. Yeah.
You hear this, freaky freaks?
Yeah. I've only done about 3 or 4 girls lick their toes and shit. You know, one of them. There was another girl. One time she visited my brother and his wife, their friend.
Uh-huh.
And it might have been 2 girlfriends. Maybe I licked her toes once or twice. Maybe. So I'm not a big toe fetish. Just once in a blue moon. I gotta get in the mood.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
It didn't work too well with Sandy, though. She didn't like that too much. That didn't get me nowhere.
I think she liked it, but she just was more self-conscious of the fact that everybody else was watching.
Yeah, it was in front of a group of people, yeah.
Yeah. If it was privately or like late in the evening when nobody was really watching, she'd probably have been like, "Oh yes, do it, Shagdog."
She'd probably want me looking a lot more, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh boy, you better get to bed, Jammer. You got to go to work.
Yes, I do. I'm really excited the fact that the Freaky Freaks was able to join us, man. That's cool.
Hey, we always get some special guests every once in a while.
Yeah. Oh. Of course. Are you still there, Freaky Freaks?
Yeah, I'm listening because, as I said, my speaking is not so good. So as long as I need to understand you guys, it's fine. As long as I need to write, it's fine. But speaking really, it's my I don't know how to say
Achilles heel.
Obstacle.
yeah,
Obstacle.
yeah, yeah.
Or what's that thing they jump over? Jammer. Hurdle. It's hurdle. Obstacle, hurdle.
Yeah.
Hey,
Achilles heel would have been good.
Achilles. That's Greek.
Yeah, but it's somewhat Roman, right?
No,
What?
that's Greek hogwash.
That's Greek? All
No,
right.
Achille was like I think it was Roman.
Yeah, Roman, see?
no,
Ah.
Achilles. No, Achilles was Greece. The Iliad and the Homer.
Oh
Hey, you're
fuck
gonna
yeah, yeah, it was Greek.
Yeah. Now the Romans might have changed his name or incorporated
Yeah,
it to them.
yeah. The Romans
The Romans
changed the name.
stole the Greek gods just like the Muslims stole the Jewish god.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, the root of all the religion is the Judaism. No,
yeah.
now I don't want to go in the rabbit hole of that thing because it's all my life that I studied theologism and this type of things. But
Oh.
it's really dangerous,
Yeah.
especially in Italy, because you need to pay attention at what you say.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned because sometimes I'll say stuff like Catholicism and stuff like I tease my friend there, Shagdog, about him being Catholic and everything. But the fact is, it doesn't matter. I don't give a crap. I don't mean
No,
anything by it.
no,
I think though it says in the Bible that you're not supposed to have any idols and you're not supposed to have any graven images and stuff like that, false prophets and stuff.
yeah.
And when you think about you're praying, you're confessing to somebody about your sins. You don't need that. You can talk to God. And
I
as
believe
far
that's
as the idols and stuff,
Listen,
that's the
I,
saints. All the saints are like false, not false prophets, but
If you're praying to them,
yeah,
I think if you're praying to saints,
yeah,
asking the saints to do stuff for you, that's like a fault idol.
false
yeah,
god. Yeah,
but I think that if you're like a person that can use if you can use your brain in a right way, you don't need to be Christian, to be Muslim, to be Jew, yeah, whatever else. You need to understand that there's something, of course, there's something above us. There's something that's a type of whatever is a type of energy, a type of like the concept. I don't know if you guys ever heard about the concept of entropy, like
yeah,
the ordinated chaos, no?
yeah.
Uh, you can call it whatever you want, you can believe whatever you want, but as long as you believe, that's the most important thing, no?
Yeah, I believe really the best thing ever is treat others the way you want to be treated.
The
Yeah,
And
golden
that's
rule.
that's the
Yeah.
golden
yeah.
rule. Yeah, it's simple. It's that damn simple, but not too many people can follow it. Actually,
No,
Well,
no,
it's like
yeah,
I've
yeah.
told people time and time again. I've told other individuals and everything. I said, if you actually think about it and follow the Ten Commandments, there wouldn't be no problems out there.
some of them are hard. Actually,
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
hard. The majority of them are hard.
especially the covet thy neighbor's wife type
But
one.
in general, if you would actually follow the Ten Commandments, there wouldn't be any issues. Everybody would get along.
And there's
Yeah,
some some religions believe that you have to do it our way or it's the highway.
Yeah.
No, I think the common message of all religion basically is to be a good society member.
Yeah.
To be able to live and create life in a better way, substantially. I don't know if I'm wrong, but
Yeah,
I believe
you're right.
that if you struggle to understand the pain of other people's, you need to work on yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, true that, brother. Hey, I like Jammer's way. I mean, it's always, it don't matter what religion or anything you are. The most important thing Jammer always says is, you always care about your family. Your reason of living is to be happy, care about your family, take care of your family. It's like, I don't know how the hell you used to say it, Jammer, but anyhow.
Well, you take care of your family, and then you venture out from further out from that, in the sense that you take care of your family, your community, and then you take care of your.
The problem is some people take their family. Well, this is it.
Pushes them aside. Yeah.
No, this is my family. Everything outside this is enemy. Or this is my community. Everything outside this is enemy. And this is my state. Everything outside that is an enemy. And it just expands, But if you treated everyone like your family.
And treated like you'd want to be treated.
Right.
I mean, let's face it. Everybody wants the majority of people want the same thing, and that is to be able to take care of their families. To take care of the children. To be able to better their selves in order to better their children's lives, and get them a couple of rungs up the ladder, a little further along than what they were able to be. And they collect their pay and go home and be left alone,
Of course, you got these people trying to steal. You got governments and other things trying to steal money and take advantage of you whenever they can. And that goes for there's people greedy at the top.
Yeah.
And there's people that are greedy at the bottom. Your local supermarket guy might be a greedy motherfucker ripping his employees off and the customers off,
But,
so there's greedy people here and there, but luckily there's not greedy people here and there too. So.
Yeah, but I think it's the goal of this society, to impose you to be able only to watch for yourself and basically to make you an egoistic being.
Yeah.
But but if you fucking, I don't know how to say. I'm sorry, guys.
Fucking.
Yeah. If you fucking think we are all brothers, no?
Yes, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, it might sound like a hippie thing, like a fucking stupid things, but I'm not a hippie because I fucking hate those hippies. But if you think we all come from one root, no?
Yeah. If you wipe away the brainwashing of society, all you are is an animal. You like to fucking eat. You like to fucking fuck. And you like to be safe. And
here's the thing, like Freaky Freaks was trying to say there, we're all related. We're all together. We're all one person, one society, one individual, basically, when you think about it. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for governments, if it wasn't for the grand puppet masters trying to put an illusion or cover your eyesight or whatever you want to call it, manipulate people in general, society would be like everybody trying to get along. And if you're able to get along and basically better yourselves over the years and so forth, and make it better for your next generation. I mean, really, when you get right down to it, that's what we are. We're just human beings trying to get along and do better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how hard you try to be better. There's always going to be somebody there to fuck it up.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, yeah.
negativity.
Ah,
So that's why there's always going to be wars and strifes. It's never going to be peace.
That's where it comes down to the governments. The governments are not the. Here's the thing: America, the government, is separate from America, the people. The people in general, they just want to get along. They just want to do their thing, be left alone, make their money, and live a good life and better their lives for their next generation.
Right.
And I assume and I kind of believe that that's for every country out there. Every country wants to do well. The people itself wants to do well, and do well enough for the next generation to be a couple of rungs up the ladder a little further, to better themselves and so forth. And unfortunately, governments get involved, and it becomes a big issue, and it becomes a big trouble, and all, and it basically clouds everything. And Freaky Freaks, tell me if I'm right.
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
no,
feel the same
no.
thing.
Yeah, yeah, of course, man. But I mean, I'm the most thing that concern me is like this media induced um, politically views and other strange things that people f- start to have a politically views that they never have.
Media induced brainwashing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy because I've seen I've seen Italian people and when coronavirus started, it was like the like a lot of businesses, a lot of workers have lost their jobs. A lot of. Uh, it was a fucking, I don't know how to say, a nightmare, you know?
Yeah.
And everybody was basically in their home watching this media that was constantly saying a lot of bullshit lies, lying to the people, and
Yeah.
and I can't, I don't know, I can't understand why people can be so.
Manipulated, right?
Yeah, I can fucking understand. You know, you have 60 years. You are 60 years old, 70 years old.
You're
You
70
have
years old?
no. You experienced a lot of things in your life, and you need to be able to understand if someone is lying to you. You know what I mean?
Incasinato.
It's crazy because
Right?
they
Right, Freaky Freaks?
Così incasinato.
Yeah. In
Così
Casino.
Cosi and Casanado.
Yeah, yeah.
So fucked up, Jammer.
Yeah,
okay.
it's all fucked up, man. I don't know. Experience. It's like an important thing, no?
Google Translate. I love it.
That's the thing about it. That these people just get completely sucked in and brainwashed about it and everything like that, and they don't think for themselves, and they just trust the government and everything, and that right there itself is messed up. When you start trusting a government more than your own self to know what's right,
Or even the corporation media induced, whatever hell's going on there. I think our last president definitely wasn't running the country. Somebody else was given
somebody else was.
Yeah.
But you, I don't know. But do you was obligated to do the vaccine, or you if you don't want, you cannot do it?
No, I didn't.
I
do
was
it.
lucky enough that I lived in a state that they kind of refused the whole
Unless you're
idea.
a nurse, they did make
Yeah.
nurses there do it, but
Yeah.
yeah, they didn't force everybody. Nurses and military really got to run around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's what I mean. In the US, you have more freedom from this point because here I was working in a steel factory and I needed to be fucking vaccinated 2 times to fucking work with the steel. You know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all. I agree with you.
That was a practice run for the Mark of the Beast.
And I'm not a complotist on all this shit. I don't fucking, and I don't give a fuck about complotism and other things. But the fact that you obligate me to have 2 shots of a fucking medication, I don't know, that I don't need because I'm 25, I'm healthy, and you obligate me to get these things into me for working.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, when they put a virus out, a vaccine out there that says, sign here that you won't sue us or do anything because if there's any interaction whatsoever adverse with the vaccine, if there's anything adverse that happens to you, you can't sue us. Right off the bat, you should be worried.
Yeah, that's the first thing that they had to sign. That I need to sign. You know, the paper that you say.
Yeah, and that's messed up. That's not right at all. I mean, and the thing is that they did that everywhere, all throughout America and other countries. They were doing that. That was like a practice run. That was to see how many people would be blindly follow whatever they told you, and wouldn't question it.
Yeah, I think so. That was like a social experiment for understand how much you can convince people on basically a thing that you transmit on television, on media, and other fucked up things.
Yeah, they really pushed that whole thing, and there's people still today. They're driving around in their cars with face masks on. In their cars. I mean, you're in your own little cubicle. Basically, your own little inside your car.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. There was people that if they catch you in the supermarket without the mask, they start to yell. No,
yeah. And they got violent about it.
Yeah, they got violent, but I'm telling you, the next time happens some shit like this, I'm going to jail straight. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna take any shots. I'm not gonna take any shit that I don't need. I'm going to jail. If you want like this, I'm going to jail. I didn't do anything bad in my life to other people. You can do this to me,
Yeah, and the thing about it is, a lot of the people who got the shots are now suffering the consequences of that.
Yeah, a lot of guys in Italy died, got neuro I don't know, like neuropathy, cardio problems with the heart. But it's not normal that a 20 years old got a ear problem.
Having heart attacks and stuff
It's
like that.
It's criminal to the humanity.
And you know what gets me about that is the people, the puppet masters, the people who are playing Geppetto or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are playing these games with it, and you know what? You have to stop and think to yourself, these people are evil. They are evil. They're pure evil. To see people suffering, separated from their family members and everything, and dying and everything like that, and yet they don't give a crap. They just pushing this agenda, this propaganda.
Like we are lab rats, no?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're playing games like everybody is a lab rat.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. They're freaky freaks. Yeah.
Or a monkey.
Yeah.
Like the war thing, no, that's happening now. The media is pushing this message of an imminent war happening between Europe and other countries. I don't give a fuck about politics. It's bored. I'm bored of it, of this propaganda. I'm bored of all this shit. But it affects me every day, you know, because you one day you wake up and from COVID you start to believe that they are pushing another propaganda, and maybe you risk to go to war at 26.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Actually, you're very enlightened, because let me tell you, if you would blindly follow the route that they want you to take, it would lead to death. I can guarantee you that.
Listen, if it's for protect my house and my family, I stick my boots into the ground and I fucking go to war. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to fight a war for the politician.
Right.
Because they robbed us for 20 years. The economy is fucked up in Italy. The wages is fucked up. The workers are fucked in the ass, and now they want us to work to go to die. For they fucking, I don't know whatever their mind is saying. They sick. They are sick fuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
All over.
There's no doubt. Everything you said there was 100% true. I mean, that's how it is. They don't. None of those people care. You know, none of those people are going to have to do the things that you would have to do, or have to suffer the things you have to suffer, or your family would have to suffer. They're just dictating whatever they want to dictate, because guess what? It's all part of the one world agenda, the one world economy, the one world all together. I mean, they keep pushing this, and they keep saying the same thing over and over again, and every time
you're going to get there soon. You'll have a global economy soon. And,
well, eventually they will, but I mean the thing is they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and yes, you have to fight back. You have to be able to stand up and say no. And like Freaky Freaks is saying, you know, here they, you know, it's one thing to protect your family and your friends and everything by going to war and all that stuff, but to force you to take drugs and force you to do this or that.
Force you to take the mark of the beast. You
Basically.
can't buy or sell unless you take this mark, chip in your head or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll be living out in the woods, eating bark off trees and pine cones.
Yeah, but they still will be able to find you and,
Exactly.
and do what.
Freaky Freaks, I'm going to fight them down to the last nail with my pine cones in two hands. And
yeah, but you know what? If I was in Texas, in America, I would have my 45 and I would shoot the fuck out of this motherfucker.
I need to move to the mountains of West Virginia and hide.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
At least you guys are able to defend yourself. You know,
yeah,
we can't even be able to defend ourselves. If I defend myself in this state, I punch one person that have a knife. I go to jail. It's crazy.
yeah, that's messed
Oh
It's
up.
shit!
fucking crazy.
Here you go to jail. You stab at 10 people, you get out of jail the next day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
New
and
York City and stuff like that.
yeah, and the man that used the knife in 2 days he is out of prison, and me, I punch him, I stay to prison of my life. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
no, it doesn't. It
Freaky
doesn't make
freaks,
any
we
sense.
need you to say nighty night to Jammer because he is past his bedtime.
Yeah. Oh, 2 o'clock. Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta go to bed, bro. You gotta get up in what, 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that.
at the least.
But
Yeah.
it's 2 in the morning in US. No?
It's 2 p.m.
2 p.m. 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Okay.
Yeah. Where is it? What time is it in Milan right now?
8 p.m.
8
Oh,
p.m.
yeah.
Ah,
Oh, you're only 6 hours ahead of us. 6 hours.
yeah. All right.
You're only across the small Atlantic.
Well, Freaky Freaks, I'm glad you could join us. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And
Of
everything.
course, man. It's a pleasure for me, guys.
Next time you have to join us again. Shagdog, are you going to continue on, or are you going to just?
Yeah, I'm probably done. I'm gonna probably, yeah, I'm gonna probably go to bed myself. I work night
You
shift.
got to work
too.
tonight, don't you?
No, it's my night off, but
Oh yeah.
I stay up all night. Yeah,
Oh okay. All right. Well,
I probably could do one more though, but I'm not gonna.
it's up to you. I don't care because I'm going to bed myself.
I digress. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, Freaks. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Yo, thanks. Take care, and everybody. I'm Jammer.
Fuck, I'm yawning and I'm Shagdog.
Freaky Freaks is our friend from Milan, man. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and thank Freaky Freaks for joining.
Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.
You too. Take care.
Take care, guys.